Andrew, firstly, thank you for taking your time to speak to us. We are pleased to be speaking to you following the appointment of our new men's first team head coach, Ryan Mason. Please, can you tell us what it was about Ryan that made him the standout person to take on this role?
We went through a thorough and considerate approach. We wanted to ensure that we gave enough time to really evaluate a short targeted list of candidates. We're constantly, as a club, evaluating talent just like we would players, both from coaching and other elements of the sporting department. Last year, we had developed a short targeted list of potential head coaches in case we would need to make a change, and Ryan has been on that list since the start. That list really hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is timing and availability. Ryan is relatively young, but in coaching years, he's not. He's really developed an impressive career with his time at Tottenham. He has developed a lot of respect within the football industry, and that's a reason why he was on the list to begin with. And we feel like, given his experiences, his character, and the discussions we've had around vision for our club, that he's the right person for the job. And I'm pleased to welcome him as the new head coach of the Albion.
What was it specifically that impressed you about him and his career to date?
It's had an incredible football journey. As a player, he worked his way through the football pyramid. He established himself as a Premier League player and played for his country. While he was in the Premier League, he played under top managers such as Pochettino, who Ryan has told me has really influenced how he sees his coaching philosophy and playing style today. And as a coach throughout his career, he's worked at different levels. He's worked in elite academy. He's worked on individual player development for young players as well as world-class senior players. And he's really seemed to have taken all those learnings and developed it into his own style. It's a clear, forward-thinking coaching philosophy that we feel fits very well, and that we feel all that experience will enable him to be the leader that we need.
At 33 years of age, Ryan will be one of the youngest managers in Europe. Was it always an objective to appoint someone with this kind of profile?
No, I wouldn't say age is an overriding factor. The first factor really is finding a coach who can adapt our squad, our playing philosophy, and evolve it into a game model that allows us to win in this division and have sustained success. I would say another large factor is just alignment around broader sporting department functions and process. So having alignment around analytics and adoption of best practices in sports science and performance, as well as data-led recruitment. And then being able to take all those best practices and what we do with the men's first team and bring that down to the U21s and our younger players that we're developing. And I would say the other factor that's perhaps the most important in the end is character. So Ryan has, as I mentioned, developed a very good reputation within the football industry, both as a player and as a coach. He's shown very strong and steady character. He's been under the spotlight. He's been working in a place where there's always external pressures, and he's risen above that. And we feel like he can hopefully bring that character into our club.
He's clearly worked with some of football's most high-profile managers during his playing and coaching career. How beneficial do you believe this has been for him?
Yeah, I think it's a huge advantage. He's played and coached alongside great football minds, and he's been able to take best practices, probably saw some things that he disagreed with, and really bring that into his own philosophy. I think what's most important is that it's clear that he really has developed his own style, his own ideas of how he wants to take the Albion forward. We feel like there's really good alignment there. And I also think there's an advantage where he's seen best in class. He's seen the type of mentality that top managers and top players have. I believe that he has that mentality. And my hope is that he can instill that mentality within our squad and organization.